Welcome, viewers, and welcome to our terrifying tales of fairground clowns, a journey into horror. Welcome to the eerie world of fairground clowns, where laughter blends with whispers and shadows dance in the night. This realm is not for the faint-hearted, as behind each smile lies a story untold, waiting to unfold under the carnival lights. Our first clown, Benny, greets children with a twisted smile. His presence is both captivating and unsettling, a contradiction that draws the curious closer while warning the cautious to keep their distance. Benny's eyes hold secrets, and his smile, a gateway to an otherworldly fairground adventure. At midnight, when the fairground falls silent and the rides stand still, Benny's laughter echoes through the empty spaces. It's a sound that's both inviting and foreboding, leading the unsuspecting on a journey into the heart of the carnival's dark side. A child, lured by the haunting laughter, follows it into a forbidden tent. The world outside fades away, replaced by a dimly lit space where the air is thick with anticipation. This tent, hidden from the prying eyes of the world, holds mysteries yet to be revealed. Inside, the child discovers a horrifying scene of twisted clown props. From distorted mirrors to eerie, life-sized dolls, each piece tells a part of Benny's tale. The place feels alive, whispering secrets of laughter turn to screams, where the line between amusement and fear blurs. Benny's twisted smile was more than just a facade for the children. It was a mask hiding a darker truth. As his makeup smeared, the sinister secret beneath was revealed, sending a chill down the spine of anyone who dared to look. The once jolly clown was now a haunting figure, embodying the very essence of fear. Trapped within the confines of the eerie tent, the child felt a sense of dread wash over them. Each step they took seemed futile as the tent stretched on endlessly, a labyrinth designed to confuse and terrify. The air was thick with tension, and the exit seemed like a distant dream. The once inanimate clown props sprang to life, their movements jerky and unnatural. Surrounding the terrified child, they moved closer, their expressions twisted in grotesque smiles. The air was filled with the sound of creaking joints and the child's panicked breaths, creating a symphony of horror that echoed throughout the tent. As the first light of dawn pierced the darkness, the nightmare that had engulfed the fairground began to fade. The props lay motionless, their brief animation a mystery. The child, though shaken, found their way out, the morning sun dispelling the shadows that had terrorized them throughout the night. Despite the child's warnings, Benny was nowhere to be found. The fairground, once a place of joy and laughter, now held a sinister air. Whispers of the night's events spread, but without a trace of Benny, they remained just that, whispers. The clown had vanished, leaving behind only the echoes of his eerie laughter. Stay with us as we venture into our second terrifying tale about Clara. The face-painting clown was known for her exquisite artistry, yet her own expression was always tinged with sorrow. Unlike other clowns who radiated joy, Clara's eyes held a deep melancholy. Despite this, children and adults alike were drawn to her, captivated by the transformation she promised with her paints. One chilly evening, a teenager approached Clara, their face alight with curiosity. They requested something no one else had dared to ask for, a unique face paint, something that would set them apart from the crowd. Clara hesitated, knowing the risks, but the teenager's eagerness swayed her decision. With delicate strokes, Clara painted an ancient symbol upon the teen's face. As she worked, an eerie silence enveloped them, broken only by the distant laughter of the fairground. Once finished, Clara stepped back, a sense of foreboding clouding her heart as the teenager rushed to a mirror. Gazing into the mirror, the teenager's excitement turned to horror. Their reflection twisted and morphed, becoming something unrecognizable. Panic set in as they realized the transformation was not confined to the mirror's surface. Their features contorted, echoing the cursed symbol painted by Clara. Desperate for a solution, the teenager sought Clara, pleading for her to undo the curse. With a heavy heart, Clara revealed the grim truth. The paint was permanent, its magic irreversible. She then showed her own face, bearing the cursed marks that she too had been unable to remove. Haunted by his grotesque reflection, the teenager desperately sought Clara's help, hoping to erase the ancient curse mirrored on his face. The once vibrant fairground now seemed a labyrinth of shadows and despair, each step an echo of his mounting dread. Clara, with sorrow in her eyes, revealed the grim truth. The paint was permanent, a curse binding her own visage in eternal sorrow. Together they scoured the fairground, a place where joy had turned to whispers of the past. Their quest was for a mythical potion rumored to wash away even the most powerful of enchantments. The night air, filled with the remnants of laughter and screams, seemed to mock their frantic search, offering no solace or hint of redemption. Upon discovering the potion hidden beneath the debris of forgotten carnival prizes, a glimmer of hope pierced the darkness. Clara, however, hesitated, her gaze heavy with unspoken sacrifices. The potion, while potent, demanded a price too familiar to the world of magic and curses, the erasure of the one who wielded it. With a heavy heart, the teenager watched as Clara vanished, her existence swallowed by the very magic that once cursed him. The curse lifted, leaving his reflection as it once was, but the cost was etched deep within him. Clara's sacrifice, a testament to her hidden strength and kindness, left a void no joy could fill. The fairground, once a place of wonder, now stood as a silent witness to the stories of Benny, Clara, and the countless souls ensnared by its enchantments. The teenager, freed from his curse but burdened with the weight of Clara's disappearance, mourned the vanished clown, vowing to remember the lessons learned beneath the carnival lights. Join us for our third tale of a fairground jester. The juggling clown stood at the center of the fairground, his eyes sparkling with mischief. He promised the gathered crowd a performance they would never forget. The excitement in the air was palpable as everyone waited in eager anticipation. Little did they know they were about to witness something extraordinary. As Jester began to juggle, the balls in his hands mysteriously transformed into balls of fire. The crowd gasped in amazement, their eyes glued to the mesmerizing display. The flames danced in the night, casting eerie shadows across the fairground. The performance was unlike anything they had ever seen before. Suddenly, the playful atmosphere turned sinister as the fire spread, encircling the audience in a blazing ring. Panic ensued as people realized they were trapped. Amidst the chaos, Jester's laughter echoed through the fairground, revealing his true nature. He was no ordinary clown, but a demonic entity that fed on fear. As the flames grew higher and the crowd's terror intensified, a brave spectator stepped forward. Clutching a hidden flask of water, the spectator faced Jester with determination. The crowd watched in silence, holding their breath as the standoff between good and evil unfolded before their eyes. With a swift motion, the spectator doused Jester with water. The flames that had once seemed invincible fizzled out, and the demonic clown vanished without a trace. The circle of fire that had trapped the audience disappeared, leaving behind a sense of relief and disbelief at the night's harrowing events. In the blaze of the encircling inferno, a solitary figure emerged as the hero of the hour. Armed with nothing but a hidden flask of water, the brave spectator faced the demonic clown, Jester, head-on. The crowd watched in silent anticipation, their fear momentarily suspended by a flicker of hope. With a swift motion, the spectator doused Jester in water. The effect was instantaneous. The flames that had seemed all-consuming moments before hissed in protest and began to die down. The demonic clown, the source of their terror, vanished without a trace, leaving behind a stunned but unharmed audience. The crowd, once trapped by the fiery spectacle, seized their moment of liberation and fled the scene. Relief washed over them as they escaped the clutches of what had promised to be their doom. The fairground, once a place of joy and laughter, now stood ablaze, a stark reminder of the night's horrors. In the aftermath, as the sun rose over the charred remains of the fairground, a chilling discovery was made. Among the ashes lay Jester's juggling balls, untouched by the flames. They served as an ominous reminder that the terror might be gone but not forgotten, a potential harbinger of Jester's return. And now our tale concludes with a solemn warning about the dark side of fairground clowns, urging viewers to tread carefully in their pursuit of amusement. The tales of Benny, Clara, and Jester served as a grim reminder that behind the laughter and smiles, darkness could lurk, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. This brings us to the end of our trilogy for this evening. We hope you have enjoyed our tales at the fairground. If you would like to see more of our horror stories, please like and subscribe to our channel to enjoy more terror tales.